He sure wasn't talking about my patients. Did I hear something just now? Yeah, I heard it too, man. I heard it. Go check it out, Quinn. Wait, I hear something. It sounds like little bells ringing from the corner of the room. Let me check it out. I'll return shortly after the commercial. Something broke right now, too. You better go check... Go check it out. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Stay. I'm your host, the Birdman known as Falcon. This right here is a game I stumbled upon roughly about a week ago now, and the premise looked very intriguing to me. To give you guys a long story short, essentially you're playing the role of yourself. However, the character in the game is abducted, put into the room you're seeing in the background right now with one computer screen, and for some reason, that computer screen has a connection to your computer. And you have a connection to this guy, and in a way, his life is going to be in the palm of your hands. You're supposed to try to keep him calm, give him some guidance. Keep in mind this is going to be a build that's probably a bit like 2 months outdated now. The full release is going to be mid-April, but I was given an early preview of an older build here today. I could show you up to chapter number 6. So if you guys enjoyed this, want to see a bit more of it in the channel, until the full release anyway, let me know and we can do a couple more videos. Right now there's only one planned, but the premise behind it sounds really intriguing. So without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, so that was very intriguing. So we are indeed the co-star here. You're probably thinking you're the one who abducted him. I don't know, it just feels a bit too obvious, you know? So here we have chapter number 1, Thalamus. Hello, anybody there? Help, please. Now, this will be his stats if I'm right. I think we could click on this here. And we can see the bond right now. The bond that we have together is to be strangers, so we're really far apart. His mood is afraid. I mean, if I got abducted and put in a dark room in the middle of the night, I think afraid would be putting it very lightly. Hello? I'm here. We'll send this off. Can't believe this piece of crap is working. Whoever this is, please just tell me what's going on. What is happening? Well, let's get the one out of the way here. I have no idea who you are. You must come down and tell me who you are. What I love too is that you could see him typing over here. Like we have like a live feed to him. That's actually kind of cool. I could ask you the same thing. I'm no one. There's been some misunderstanding. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm just a regular guy whose life went to hell and... I kind of wanted to finish that, but I mean, what does he mean that his life went to hell? Let's find out. What do you mean your life went to hell? A little bit of this went up just now. Never mind, Dad. Just turn on the lights and stop all this. I promise I won't go to the police. I don't even care who you are. Just let me go or leave me in some dump. What do you want from me? And obviously he's making typos because he's like, you know, excited, scared, frightened. I like that he kind of clears that up too. Well, he believes that we're the person who abducted him. As we all imagine, right? Yo, I got nothing to do with this, man. Seriously, for the last time, whatever's happening to you, I have nothing to do with it. Alright. Something happened there. Okay, I'm sorry for bursting like that. I believe you. Just let me think for a minute. Oh man, I'm so confused. One moment I'm in my bed, trying to get some sleep. The next, bam! Someone bashes me in the head. And I wake up in a strange pitch-black place. With nothing but a computer with an open chat room and a stranger. Who knows as little as I do. What a freaking nightmare. I just want to pinch myself and wake up. He actually pinched himself too. This is for real. Yeah, it's for real, dude. The phlegmatic one I believe went down by a lot. Yeah, that was all the way up here, so it went down. Now his mood is opposed to being afraid he's puzzled now. We're obviously very low on the trust level still, but at least he's no longer afraid, just confused. Can't help you or 911? Just straight up can't help you, dude, sorry. Let's go with 911. Do you want me to send you help? Call 911? See, the problem is we have no idea where he's at. It would be helpful if I knew where I was exactly. But I haven't got the slightest clue of my whereabouts. After waking up in room 101, I just lost track of time and everything else in between. No cell phone, no shoes, no nothing. So that's all I was able to check for now. I know it's a strange setting, but it's real. And I really need your help. Alrighty. Go search the place, man. You gotta get an idea what you're at, where you are. I don't know, you could probably find some sort of clue. So, go search the place. My eyes are still adjusting to the dark. I feel dizzy, and my head hurts like it's beating. Give me just a few moments, while I do a little survey expedition. Alrighty, and off he goes. I like that this is happening in real time. He's literally going off right now to check. So let's see here. Quinn, you... We're still strangers. Not sure what this down here is. Oh, he's back. Anything useful? Depends on what you consider useful. Quinn, by the way, you don't have to fix your spelling, it's fine. You're in a situation where spelling is not really too dire at the moment. There's an old heater with antique vibes, but out of order. Thank goodness for that, because it's unbearably hot in here as it is. Did some inspection within my reach of the walls and felt the paint peeling off of in one, and some kind of wallpaper with texture in another. And I didn't stumble on anything. Is this useful? Well, what is it? Did you see something or what? What the? What's happening? You saw something? Yeah, what's he freaking out about? By that tone, I guess you saw something out of place. Just feel like I'm in some horror movie. There's some kind of flashing light on the far wall that just burst out of nowhere. Oh, the light, that's right, because you were in a dark room, okay. I like that there's like actual representation of his character, animation, like in the screen, that we saw him freaked out of what he saw, and then it kind of cut off to him ducking down. Okay. I imagine this puzzle piece up here means this is a puzzle. Let's see here. So what am I supposed to... Oh, okay. So we can rotate this a little bit? So I imagine the connection isn't meeting over here, so we should probably try to match it. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, we got that one. And maybe... There we go. That's good. Got it. Alright, cool. So there's puzzle elements as well. Oh, there's a door. There you go, buddy. Get on out. Of course. It'll probably be locked. And he also has a Navi on him, too. For some reason. Yeah, it's locked. What is that for real? Firefly? I'm gonna call you Navi for now, but... Oh, in case you're wondering, I have no control over this. He's just moving by himself now. Which is very cool. He's got like an entity of himself, and then we are, you know, I guess removed from what he actually does himself. So let's see here. We have some user statistics. More than likely, this will be in a game that's kind of connected online, kind of like the Telltale games where you could see what the users, what the other people chose. Since this is like a demo build with no connection to the internet, the only person who's had an option as far as me, because I'm playing it right now. So good to know that I called 911. So 100% of the users, including you, which is the only person me, are so down to earth that would rather deliver this situation to the authorities right away. Well, yeah, I mean, the other ones seem kind of like mean. Can't help you, sorry. I'll see you later. Oh, chapter 2. Alright, sweet. As I mentioned, I could show you 6 chapters. For all I know, this build actually ends at chapter 6, but I could go up to chapter 6 and I have to stop then for the full release. But if you guys want to see a bit more after this video, do let me know, we'll continue it. I'm glad you're here again. I just came back from checking those funky lights, and after a few minutes of battle with... It was a Firefly. Okay, cool. So it wasn't a Navi after all. That's kind of good to know, I guess. Our paths are made lighter if we allow beauty and grace to fill our lives. Passion, guidance, self-illumination, freedom. Maybe this is Saul after all. You know, this kind of has like a bit of a Saul feel to it. You gotta appreciate life, you know? I just came back from checking these funky lights after a few moments of battle with Fluorescent Bulb. I'm pleased to announce that we conquered darkness. And with light came a solitary firefly and some useful discoveries. Like a locked wooden door. It looks fragile and burnt on the sides, and I'm still wondering if it's locked to keep me inside, or keep someone out. That's a scary thought. So... I'm curious about this now. So we're still in the same level that we were. This firefly thing kind of has me a bit confused, though. Well, either way, let's go ahead and, I saw him looking through the keyhole, but maybe he'll tell us what he saw, if he saw anything at all. It's probably too dark, though. People who peek through keyholes have to expect an occasional poke in the eye. That's what I used to say to those who indulge in voyeurism. Forgot to mention it to you, but I'm a therapist. New atheist and a consumer of heavy-duty painkillers. The complete package, if you know what I mean. The occupational part is in a pigeonhole right now due to some problems. But old habits die hard, so don't listen to anything I have to say. Well, I didn't read the other ones, but he's going off to check, I guess. Why is that firefly chasing him? I don't understand. Well, fortunately, it seems like his eye wasn't poked, so that's kind of good. But nonetheless, I'll take your advice. If it's useful, of course. I think my mind is playing tricks on me already, but the overall conclusion is that I can't see what's on the other side of the door. What do I do now? Yeah, I figured as much. Kick it down? Ooh. Probably hurt himself or something. But that's the only thing we have going, unless there's something on the other side of the room. Ah, screw it. Go ahead and kick it down, dude. You're trying to get out of here, right? He did say it looked brittle and burnt on the side, so, you know, it might go down. I have the strangest feeling that this is not going to end well for me. I kicked like a 100-year-old mule, or maybe you just believe in me more than I do, that I can awake the force in me and knock down that door with my mind. Let's go for round 2 then. Yeah, go ahead and use the force, do whatever you got to. This is not the time to be joking around, Quinn. I'm trying to save your life here. Or, I guess maybe your life's not even in danger. I'm trying to get you out of there. Oh, good God. Oh my God. How heavy is this door that's gonna fall on you and crush you to death? Alrighty, so, we're back. Obviously, knocking the door down is not in the best interest for Quinn's survival, so let's go ahead and forget the door. You know, I kind of had an idea that was the one that I should have chosen to begin with. Like, you know, kind of feel out the room before you go over there and start kicking stuff down. But still, I had to try it. Forget the door, better not push our luck. I'm finally feeling that we're starting to get along, because I definitely agree with you on that call. It's locked for a reason. Let's obey the rules at least at the beginning of what appears to be a sickening game. It's Saul, I told you. Conceived by a disordered mind. Alright, so... he's grateful. Sanguine's really high right now. Alright. So, let's see. Do you think it's a game? Tell me about your patients. Can you tell me about that? I mean, don't we have like the entire doctor-patient confidentiality thing happening? Confidentiality. Let's go with that one, sure. I could ask him if it's a game. I mean, it could be. It would be useful if you told me a bit more about your patients. We might figure something out together. I just don't see that happening, but... Oh, maybe it's good. Confidential, yeah, it's what I figured. I might have been a lousy shrink, but it did honor the code. Besides, my patients, wherever they are, could be listening. And they wouldn't be happy seeing their problems exposed to strangers. But it can't have been one thing. It's not hard for me to imagine one or two of them doing something like this. It wouldn't be surprising me at all. And I deserve that hate. But I can't accuse anyone yet. We gotta keep searching for answers. Alright, so now he's feeling melancholic, remorseful, huh? Alright. Why did you leave them? Peel the wallpaper. Well, he did mention the wallpaper was peeling earlier, right? I don't think it's a bad thing to do, but let's try to find out a bit more about this, so... Let's see if he trusts me enough to tell me about why he abandoned his patients here. You seem to be a really nice person, and I truly value your help. More than you can imagine. But you're still basically a total stranger. Give me some time, and maybe soon I'll be able to explain. I figured as much. So... let's keep searching for now. I want to go back to that wallpaper. Thank you for understanding and respecting my feelings. You're absolutely right. We have to keep going and find a way out of here. What about that wallpaper? It could be hiding something, since it makes no sense having just one wall covered. Unless someone didn't have enough time or paper to finish the job. Well, he's off, and we can't even see... Oh, there we go. Alright. Is that... Oh, that's another door! So that's probably a door we should probably take, huh? Well, I peeled it off, and guess what? Good advice. I found a door. No joints or cracks, camouflaged like it was deliberately hidden. And it's unlocked. It looks like we're edging into uncharted territories. If I'm not back in an hour, say a prayer for me. Or some kind of words in honor of our significant, if short, companionship. Well, good luck to you, Quinn. At least that one won't fall on you, apparently. Good idea peeking, though. Don't just want to go in there with no idea what's happening. Just move very slowly. Alright, the Firefly's going with him. Oh, it's a restroom. Well, I guess you're gonna be here a while. They were kind enough to leave a restroom for him. Okay. So obviously because I failed the first time knocking it down, that was bad. But we looked through the keyhole. 85% of users did that, which is me. It's splitting me into two. The voyeurs. 85% of the users, including you, think that playing Peeping Tom could work as an advantage in life. I'm starting to feel like there's a very deeper meaning to this game as well. With the stuff this is telling us after every chapter. Alright, so chapter number 3. This might be the last one we do, assuming we have enough time to complete this one. And we go up to number 6, as I mentioned. So that is going to be a restroom. I'm getting a lone survivor vibe from that reflection he was looking into just now. Alright, cool. Red pills and blue pills. Although we just picked up the red ones, I think. It's very Matrix-like. Alright, so you're back, which is good. That door that was supposed to be my virtual off-ramp to freedom instead led me straight into a tiny bathroom boasting a nasty toilet and sink. Oh. Never mind, I don't think he's going to be using a toilet after all. Clogged toilet. All life proceeds out of corruption, from prima materia. According to Carl Jung, if you can look clearly at the excrement of your life, you can transform it into gold. Yeah. No kidding. So we have items over here we can check out too, huh? The toilet is clogged up with God knows what, and the faucet spits brown water. It smells like a mixture of rancid cooked cauliflower and wet dog. Like upchuck with chunks of rotten eggs, or a dank skunk baby born in a dumpster. I think you get the putrid picture I'm painting. But at least it has a cracked mirror, which is incredibly useful. I was worried about how I looked. Baggy eyes, bad hair day. I'm a total mess. Quinn, you're taking this too lightly, man. Alright, so... check the toilet tank. Any other exit points? Nothing else? You didn't mention the pills, and I saw pills there. At least we saw it, not the guy in the game, but we saw it as viewers, I guess. Melancholic went up a bit. No, nothing else worth mentioning. Unless you want details of how clogged the toilet was, the specific brown hue of the water, or a wider range of olfactory descriptions. Whoever confined me in here obviously didn't spare a measly second thinking about my first necessities. So when nature calls, I will piss wherever damn well it please, and use it as a way of marking my territory, and pissing off the landlord, so to speak. You got pills, and you're not telling me about the pills, Quinn. Alright. I guess we don't know his name? At least us in-game? I'm sorry for my rudeness, but it didn't occur to me asking you your name till now. Okay. I imagine that's another good connection point, perhaps? Oops, this kind of feels like the end of a one-night stand. My name's Quinn. And yours? Alright, so I get to input my name. It's an alias in case you're wondering, Quinn. Hi, Falcon. Nice to call you by your name. I feel closer to you now, and less lonely. I keep having these thoughts. Maybe the reason I'm stuck in here is to finish something I left undone. My work, the therapy sessions with my patients. When Ibsen said that the strongest men are the most alone, he sure wasn't talking about my patients. Did I hear something just now? Yeah, I heard it too, man. I heard it. Go check it out, Quinn. Wait, I hear something. It sounds like little bells ringing from the corner of the room. Let me check it out. I'll return shortly after the commercial. Something broke right now, too. You better go check... Go check it out. I don't know what that is. The mirror? Oh, that was chapter 3? Wow. Okay. Well, luckily for us, out of time with the video, so it worked out perfectly. If you guys want to see up till chapter 6, which I can show you, let me know in the comments. I'll leave a thumbs up, and we'll indeed come back for more. This is Stay. I'm really digging this far. I'm not sure where it's going, but man, the mystery air to it, pretty damn good. I will catch you guys next time.